Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. A brother asked a question that I have read it that there will be some kind of a place where there'll be garbage in Jannah. And the Prophet ﷺ talked about it that a place where the garbage is thrown in the Jannah, that place is better than this world and everything that it has. I believe this person is probably an Urdu speaking person and might have read it in Urdu and has posted the question on the channel in English. The reason I'm saying it because the words in the books of hadith are this, and then I'll tell you why I'm saying that this person is probably an Urdu speaking person. This hadith is reported by Imam al-Bukhari in Sahih al-Bukhari in Kitab Bad al-Khalq, Beginning of Creation, hadith 3250. Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "موضع صوت في الجنة خير من الدنيا وما فيها." Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "A place in paradise equal to the size of a lash or a whip or a hunter that you may use against an animal is better. Even that much place is better than the whole world and whatever is in it." Now, in Urdu, the word for hunter or a whip or a lash is kola, which is written as kaf, waw, re, alif. And the spelling is very similar or exactly the same except for a sound for kula, which is for garbage. So kula is for garbage and kola is for lash. So this person might have read it in Urdu, same letters, slightly different pronunciation, and it's a different object. So brother who asked this question, this is kola, means a lash or a hunter or a whip, not kula, which is garbage. Now comes another question that, okay, why exactly Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam used this word of whip? Whip doesn't take a lot of space, so why whip? Is he telling us that even a small bit of a place in Jannah is better? Then he could have used something like a seed. Before I answer that question to you, I want to take you to another narration, which comes in Riyadh al-Salihin, and it is also muttafaqun alayh, means it comes in Bukhari and Muslim. Sahih al-Bukhari and Sahih al-Muslim. And Abi Hurairah radiallahu ta'ala anhu narrates it from the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam, and the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, "A space in Jannah equal to the distance between the middle and end of the bow will be better than all that upon which the sun rises and sets." So in one hadith talks about a whip, in another hadith talks about a bow. What is it that the Prophet is telling and conveying to us? Is it something that we are missing? Certainly we are missing the understanding of this hadith because we do not understand the Arab culture 1400 years ago. When people used to travel back in those days, and there were some stops between the route, in those spots, if you want to claim a space, and if you are a person without a ride, then you will put your bow down. And if there is a bow down at a certain spot, that means there is a person, no ride is involved. So leave enough space for a person to sleep. So it's just a person's space. And then if somebody leaves a lash or a whip or a hunter in place, that means that leave enough space for a person and his or her ride. So that's what Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam is talking about. That much space that you would allocate for yourself as an individual or you with your ride, even that much space in Jannah is better than this world and everything in it. In fact, anything and everything that the sun rises on, means anything and everything in this world and hereafter, and everything that it possesses. So that's why these two objects have been used in that context. So you have to understand it in the perspective of the Arabian culture of those times. There's another hadith I want to bring to your attention, which is also in Sahih al-Bukhari, hadith 6567 and 6568, where Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam is talking about another object in terms of a small place in Jannah. وَلَقَابَ قَوْسِ أَحَدِكُمْ أَوْ مَوْضِعُ قَدَمٍ مِّنَ الْجَنَّةِ خَيْرٌ مِّنَ الدُّنْيَا وَمَا فِيهَا. that even a small place for an arrow, a bow of any of you, or a place equal to a foot in paradise is better than the whole world and whatever is in it. So these are some of the things that have come in the books of hadith, and this basically signifies the importance of paradise. Even a little bit of a space in the paradise is better than whatever is in this world and the world itself. So just to signify the importance of paradise, that how important it is, that's what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, بَلْ تُؤْثِرُونَ الْحَيَاةَ الدُّنْيَا وَالْآخِرَةُ خَيْرٌ وَأَبْقَى, that this life over here attracts you a lot. However, the life hereafter is what is better for you and everlasting. Assalamu alaikum.